Yo. It's your boy Carter, WCC, man. I'm back in there with another reaction video, man. How y'all been? Hope you been well. Taking care of yourself, loving yourself, standing out the way, becoming your best self. Not letting anybody knock you off your pivot. Always pursuing your goals. No matter the adversity. No matter the problems, the issues you got going on, man. Keep on going no matter what. It will always get better as long as you have that positive mindset, man. Feel me? Today we got Homeezy, Adrien, Broner, and Deen's dynamic duo. Oh my god, I'm a fucking bot. Duo is about to implode. We see this all the time. These niggas going around blah blah blah. Like, is this shit really about to implode though? Homeezy, like, let's be real. You know how this shit go. You feel me? They've been causing havoc for the past couple months. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying. I mean, shit. I hope this shit do implode so we don't have to see this type of shit anymore. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, they be creeping up on my damn For You pages and shit. I don't know how, but it's been happening. They crazy sneakers, bro. I'm telling you, bro, this should be all psyop bullshit. Y'all gotta be aware of this type of content. You consuming, bro. Do not let this shit consume you. You feel me? You can consume it, I guess. Watch what you want to watch, but don't let it consume you. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, let's get to this reaction video, man.
You ain't playing with me.
Stop disrespecting me, nigga.
No, you just
Nigga, you is though. Dang, I got
Hey, Deen,
come on, bro. Not gonna do nothing. You popping it to me like You popping it to me like
Whoa, I'm not gonna lie. This fight seems a little bit different than the other one. They look like they actually wanted to tussle a little bit. It looks like the dynamic duo that was supposed to be having the best summer of a lifetime, taking over the internet by storm in the streaming industry, is ending faster than it started. Now, we can't act as if Deen the Great and Adrien Broner haven't had fights on stream at different points in their short careers.
You keep bringing up Kai. Now, man. Let's go upstairs, bro. Let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs, bro.
Beat up here in front of the camera, bro.
You want to get busy, bro?
Stop playing, bro.
Huh?
Just pay the bread.
Do you want to get busy?
Pay the bread, bro.
Do you want to get busy?
My money, nigga.
Do you really want to do that?
Stop, bro.
Look at this shit.
Stop me, you guys.
And for what it's worth, I would acknowledge that, you know, people who are friends, people who are in relationships, typically do get into spitting matches quite often. But this time it felt a little bit different. This time it felt like Adrien Broner wanted to place hands on Deen the Great. This time it felt like all of the pent-up aggression through their toxic and tumultuous relationship that has been broadcasted on stream had finally come to a head. If you're new to this and you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. It's gonna go a long way for the channel. Don't make me have to Adrien Broner you. Hit the subscribe button now. Now, back into the video. Now, I don't have to tell you this, but Adrien Broner and Deen the Great's content has always been toxic. And not just how they handle the women, not just how they handle the money, not just how they handle the alcohol, but honestly, how they handle each other. It's been full of...
Man, I also seen one clip of this nigga Adrien Broner, bro. This nigga was in a club or some shit, right? Nigga forcefully kissing this woman, boy. She looked disgusted after this nigga started kissing her, bro. Like, god damn, bro. You don't know where this nigga lips have been other than this fucking bottle, that Henny bottle, man. No, he always had that hoe equipped. So he gonna have that shit on him anytime. He might pull it out of his ass on time. You feel me? In the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know what this, like, you know this nigga just nasty. Like, oh my god. I know a couple women woke up with some shit around their lips. I'm unfortunate to say, my nigga, I'm sorry. I don't know why would you even kiss this nigga? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Damn, Homeezy, buff as fuck. What the fuck going on? See, this is why I'm working out. I need to go and get right. Nigga, little buffy shit in the shirt. That shirt, that's you, Homeezy. That's you. That must be that unk strain.
Moments that have been disrespectful, boundary pushing, over the top and chaotic, but when you add those other factors into it, it seems as though at least at the end of every other stream they're always at blows. This fight felt like Adrien Broner was about to put pause on Deen the Great, and I'm not the only one who feels that it's different. You can see in the faces and the way that the others around them react to the situation, you can tell that there's an energy shift that is not normal when these two get into the situation. You can tell
that nigga just spit in this nigga mouth.
In the faces and the way that the others around them react to the situation, you can...
Boy, my whole body would have shut the fuck down, bro. No cap, dude. That shit is disgusting. Holy shit.
Tell that there's an energy shift that is not normal when these two get into some sort of argument. And usually Deen, who is the more sober one, backs away from these situations, but when he stepped back up to Adrien Broner, I really thought to myself, oh, about to get a pay-per-view fight.
Stop disrespecting me, nigga.
No, you just
You is though.
I love when you do like Where they at? What up?
Pop it to them, though. Pop it to them, though.
This wasn't just Adrien Broner going wild and crazy while everyone was laughing at him. This was two egos boosted by alcohol, clout, and money and fame colliding in front of everybody. AB, the former boxer who feels like everybody should respect him in his presence, and then Deen the Great, the streamer who helped Adrien Broner back into the spotlight and clearly doesn't feel like he should be treated like some sort of sidekick. This fight matters because it exposed a real problem with their dynamic. The chaos that made them entertaining is now starting to damage their relationship. But this fight didn't come out of nowhere. Before Deen even walked up, Adrien was already spiraling. The reason this whole situation happened, and it's something that I would use to describe the entire Adrien Broner streaming experience, was both comical and sad. Adrien Broner was visibly drunk, like clear as day, sloppy. So sloppy, in fact, that his friend had to cut him off. Had to cut him off from the bar, tip the bartender, tell them not to give AB any more drinks, and the way that he had even lured AB back to the vehicle is because he said that there wasn't any more alcohol here, so let's go into the car and I've got alcohol for you. It's like a kid with a piece of candy. That's just embarrassing.
Like, nigga, at some point we have to put the liquor down, bro. Like, liquor has never been this fucking good, y'all. It's never been this good, ever. For you to keep consuming this shit like it's just juice. Nigga drinking this shit like it's passion fruit juice, tropical punch, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cran, mango, cran, apple. Nigga, this is not top juices, dude. This is liquor. You need to calm this shit down, dude. I'm like, it's a grown man, 30, like, what, 30 plus. Like, calm this shit down. Oh my God. Well, so the shit, him talking about boxing, getting another fight, the shit was just capped in, or like, I know it takes months before a fight actually happens, my nigga. But I guess it's capped, cause I still haven't seen one clip of this nigga actually training and working out doing jack shit.
You took a shot right here. Ain't no more shots, bro. Come on, I got you. I got a shot. Come on, I got a shot in the car. Come on. Look at you. How you gonna do anything like that? How you gonna do anything like this?
Everybody looking at this nigga in the club. Everybody looking at this nigga in the club, bro. Oh my God. Laughing at this nigga. This nigga's a drunk slop.
You moving? Well, you I'm just saying though. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Get it together, nigga. Can't move like that. You too, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man, you gotta get some water or something.
I think this was a foreshadowing of his friends letting us know where this night was going to end with Adrien Broner. Look at how
this nigga, bro, this nigga, Adrien Broner remind me of Hancock without the powers. If that nigga Hancock was just there, on the bench, slapping ass, drinking, except for he didn't jump up and fly away, nigga. He just stayed there. You feel me? He could do absolutely nothing. That nigga was just there. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think this nigga. This nigga Hancock without the aura. You know what I'm saying? Without the powers, none of that shit. Just a drunk.
he's stammering through this bar or restaurant. He's bumping into people. His face looks totally faded. He looks gone from reality, and he has no full control over what his actions are. And I know most of us have been in a situation like this, and especially as somebody who is a sober person, I've definitely seen this before. Now we're outside yelling, screaming at security guards, yelling at women, totally embarrassing people. It's going wild. It's going left quick, fast, in a hurry.
But I'll get on your ass too. Your ass too.
As everybody tries to hurry AB into a car to get him away from this whole situation. Before Deen the Great even confronts Adrien Broner is leaving a mess everywhere that he walks this specific night. Mind you, anything that Adrien does is always gonna get tied back to Deen the Great. And this is where Deen the Great steps in and things go left from here.
Hey, y'all go with Deen. But I killed.
Hey, chill.
Get off of me, man.
Chill out.
Go with Deen.
Chill out. Hold on.
Go
Who's he talking? What's going on, Ken?
This nigga's a crybaby, man. Every time I see a clip of this nigga, bruh, always crying about some shit. Like, bro, this nigga, you're 30 plus. Fuck. Every clip you gonna be crying like a bitch. That's what. So. I'm sorry. Now it's starting to make sense. Your name AB is a bitch. That's the initials. A bitch. That's your initials from now on, bro. Like, goddamn, this nigga be doing more crime than the women on the live. Shit. Grown ass man, y'all.
Nothing. Come on, man.
I'm not playing, bro.
See, and this is why at my ripe old age, I don't
God, like, nigga always crying.
deal with people who are excessive drinkers. Hell, I don't really deal with people that drink at all, because this is just tiring to even watch. For no apparent reason, Adrien Broner snaps on anybody and everybody in his eye shot. He's screaming at the security guards, he's screaming at the cameraman, he's screaming at people that are actually there trying to help him into the next place in space before he gets arrested by the police that are on this street. And so naturally, when Deen the Great gets into his eye shot, he turns the tides on him. He starts going off in an insane manner that is not just incoherent, but it's also disrespectful. And I feel Deen in this type of situation. I'm glad that he stood up for himself, but also he needs to acknowledge this monster was created by him. As a famous ex-boxer, Adrien Broner is used to people just folding. One, because he's paying them. Two, because he can truly beat the brakes off of 98% of people. But that's why this moment felt so different to me for two reasons. One, Deen would do some sort of folding.
The nigga drunk now. The nigga
but
nervous.
this time he stood his ground. And then two, Adrien Broner is not just yelling at some randeezy, somebody that he hired and therefore can fire and replace in a matter of days. He's yelling at the person who put him in this situation, you know, put him in the forefront, made him relevant again, put money back in his pockets through streaming. And now he's willing to even disrespect him, showing the lack of control that he has for any and everybody. And I think this is why pattern recognition is so important. It'd be different if this was a one-off instance, but if you look at the totality of this relationship, there have been numerous, and I do mean numerous times, in which this partnership has been tested and tried due to the alcohol, the money, the women, the fame, all these different things.
Pay the bread for the camera, bro. You want to get busy, bro? Stop playing, bro. Huh? Just pay the bread. Do you want to get busy? Pay the bread, bro. Do you want to get busy? My money, nigga. Huh? Nigga, just pay my bread. Let's go get busy. Drink. Let's go, bro. Let's go. You get too drunk. Let's go, nigga. Let's go.
Yeah, as a real street nigga, you're not gonna keep talking to me like that. Now, some of you may be thinking, is this one long and continuous fight? Some of you may be thinking, man, AB continues to get close in Deen's face. I'm thinking to myself, boy, his breath must smell like doo-doo. But I think the grander picture here is that in all of these situations and circumstances, two things continuously stand out. One, Adrien Broner always feels like he's challenged for some reason, and I think that shows his ego and it speaks to, you know, who he is as a person.
His ego taking over, bro. This nigga, every time he drinks on me, he goes into the sunken place. And this, I'm telling you, every time he gets drunk or shit is drunk, nigga, he always imagines himself as prime AB, like prime AB. That's what he envisions himself in his reality inside of his physical plane. You know what I'm saying? He imagines himself as the nigga that's not fat. You feel me? The nigga that's skinny, in shape. That's how he imagines himself. But in reality, we see this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We see him for what he truly is.
Or an individual, especially when somebody's just giving him good advice or saying that maybe you should not drink or gamble with these types of people because they will pew you. And the second and most important, you never see Deen the Great start any of these sorts of altercations or arguments. The only thing that Deen ever really says in any of these instances is, hey, let's try not to drink. Hey, let's be a little less rowdy. Hey, you're making these people uncomfortable.
Like, what I be saying? What RDC be saying? I ain't knew the nigga was your daddy, bro. AB, I didn't know Deen the Great was your daddy, bro. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? At this, like, bro, like, how you the oldest one out of everybody, nigga, and we gotta fucking parent you like a fucking child, cause you can't control your liquor. But hey, if Deen the Great, your dad, my nigga, you feel me? All right, you feel me? It's okay, bro.
Around you, so maybe we should tone down what we're doing. And for whatever reason, Adrien Broner every single time finds this as some sort of disrespect or challenge to his manhood, to the tune of taking it to another level, to the tune of wanting to actually get in Deen the Great's face, to the tune of what we saw this other night, potentially putting hands on Deen the Great. And you would think that somebody like an Adrien Broner would do a better job of being appreciative of somebody like Deen the Great, who literally changed and saved his life.
Right. A month ago, I wouldn't talk about it. Was like, well, forgot about me. Then my brother brought me from under a rock, and now we the biggest streamers in the world. The biggest! Flatter me, and from the first stream.
You got these clippers trying to make this shit so wholesome. This nigga probably 5 minutes later probably ain't spaz on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make this nigga look so, oh my god, he's evolving, he's changing. Oh my god, y'all look at that. Fuck. After this nigga took 10 shots of Henny and probably tried to fight Deen right after this shit.
Going up and he changed my life, bro. My nigga back on his feet. I'm back clean. Like I'm getting haircuts and fresh outfits again. Like so.
But you see, I feel like that's what makes that whole money argument that they were having earlier so much more interesting and so sad at the same time. The relationship is not just two friends making funny content. There is a real struggle underneath it all. Adrien Broner started this whole streaming run very, very humble. But the more attention that he got, the more his old life, old arrogance, and old bravado came back. That's why every time I can't consume these argumentative fighting clips as some one-offs. This isn't some one-time misunderstanding. This is Adrien Broner reminding the world, reminding Deen the Great, and reminding even his doubters who he truly is.
You bigger than the program.
Who think they bigger than the program? A program, gang. I never cared about a program.
That's your problem, though.
I am the problem. Look it up. I've been the problem since I came out, bro.
People kind of forget that Adrien Broner was at the peak of boxing, not just because he had a phenomenal record, but also because he had one of the biggest and best cosigns of all time. He was tied to Floyd Mayweather, the biggest boxer of my generation. Could you imagine having a mentorship / relationship with the biggest and best in that specific field that you are getting mentored in during that time? I think people would literally do anything to be in that situation. I know for a fact they wouldn't squander it, but we're talking about Adrien Broner. You see, Floyd Mayweather is not just some random critic. Outside of him being the biggest boxer in the world at the time, he was also somebody who was pouring life and wisdom into Adrien Broner. He was somebody who was uplifting him, guiding him, and molding him to be the next Floyd Mayweather. But all of the antics, all of the bravado, all of the arrogance that was displayed out in public, especially when it's not tied to...
Thinking about this shit, where is Floyd at, my nigga? Like, like, I don't know why I didn't ever think about this shit. Like, why has Floyd ever tried to hit this nigga up and be like, hey, bro? Cause I feel like that's the only nigga he'll listen to. If not, then he's fucked. Like, I don't know what else to tell him. I feel like that's the only nigga he'll listen to. I know, you feel me, his mentor passed, and that's why he went down this path. He got to take some accountability as well, though. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, his mentor that passed will never probably imagine him to come out as the man he is today. To be like this, you know what I'm saying? Come on now. Your mentor did not pass away for this shit. I'm telling you, he didn't. He probably did not expect this outcome either. You feel me? Like I said, Floyd probably the only nigga that could probably talk to him to get this that right. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't know.
An elite work ethic started to get underneath Floyd Mayweather's skin to the tune of him giving what I would consider some slight criticism about how Adrien Broner gave a technical knockout to another fighter. Literally all Floyd did was criticize how Adrien Broner went about this fight and what he could have done better. And do you think that Adrien Broner took that the best? Absolutely not. It's AB that we're talking about.
Whereas Adrien Broner, you know, we had talked before in the past, and I love him. He's going to be a world champion again. I'm always, you know, preaching to Adrien Broner and telling him, you know, the same guys that you beat early on in your career is not the same guys that you're going to face when you get to a certain level or when you get to a certain status.
And this is why those parallels between how Adrien Broner dealt with Floyd Mayweather and how Adrien Broner is dealing with Deen the Great are so similar. Post being called out, Adrien Broner in his next fight takes to the ring to do something most people would say is stupid. But tell me if you see a pattern here.
But y'all probably know about this. Somebody that I look up to, somebody that I admire, took the chance to do an interview and just talk all bad about me. I'm a man that learns shit from physical activity, so me and Floyd, he gotta see me. He gotta see me.
Like, this nigga thought he was, I guess this nigga thought this was real still. He thought he was Adam or some shit and tried to take down. Like, that's just literally what he thought. He thought he was the next upcoming robot. You feel me? That was Adam. He can even fight Zeus or some shit, my nigga. Only a few niggas can fight Zeus, and it's not many. You feel me? And in this reality, this nigga Zeus never lost. So it's like, what are we talking about? That's some egotistical shit. Like, why would you? So you just got back on your feet after winning the fight finally, nigga, and you wanted to take on Floyd. Ego eating his ass alive, boy.
Naturally, the two never fought because this would be a ridiculous fight to take, but I do think that exposes and foreshadows the future of an Adrien Broner. Now, I'm not saying that you've always got to be this person who is humble in the face of disrespect, but for what it's worth, I think, you know, in this interview, Floyd Mayweather was pretty tame in his criticism, kind of like when Deen the Great tells Adrien Broner, let's just stop drinking. And for what it's worth, I do think that Adrien Broner does blow things out of proportion, kind of like when he gets in the face of a Deen the Great and disrespects him, spits on him, and all this other stuff like that. So we're establishing this pattern here. Adrien Broner is at the bottom, like he said, eating cornflakes and water, coming from nothing. In the Deen the Great case, he was nothing from his boxing career. A person who was getting humiliated left, right, and sideways on social media.
Around, yeah.
It's this person that comes and uplifts them out of the situation that he's in, and if that person then gives them a little bit of criticism, then ultimately Adrien Broner feels attacked and feels the need to be disrespected. The only difference between how Adrien Broner treated Floyd Mayweather in his call out and Deen the Great in his call out is there's no alcohol involved. Adrien Broner's problem is not that people never help him. The problem is what happens after the people help him. Once he feels up again, he starts acting like he does not need the people who helped him get there. Exactly. But this is something that Adrien Broner has to be weary of. Deen the Great,
he be biting the hand that feed him. That's exactly what he do. As soon as he gets full off the food that niggas gave him, he start acting all big and bad, bro. No cap.
It keeps forgiving him. Floyd Mayweather did not. And we'll see how it plays into the future. For what it's worth, I do think Adrien Broner and Deen the Great will make up. And the reason is simple. The partnership still benefits the both of them. Just as much as Adrien Broner is seeing extremely high views and monetary success on Kick, so is Deen the Great. Make no mistake in that situation. Adrien gets the money, the relevance, the viral clips, access to younger streamers, and enough to trick off on women and drink alcohol. Deen gets the content, the attention, the chaotic co-star, and for what it's worth, he no longer has to be the butt of the jokes like he was a couple months ago with Rampage Jackson and Larry Wheels. But the problem is that not just in the content sense, Adrien Broner in and of itself is a little too unpredictable. And the only reason why I say too unpredictable is because he continues to go on these same cycles every single time. The drinking, the arguments, women, disrespect, crash out, all for the viral clips. And then he's gonna divert back to this whole humble gimmick. I wanna grow, I wanna be this, that, and the third and the fourth, just for him to get that brown liquor back into a system and go crazy again. This is why this duo, this dynamic duo, is so dangerous in the first place. But what Adrien Broner doesn't understand in all of this is that at some point people do have a breaking point. Floyd Mayweather's breaking point was a little bit earlier in their relationship. Why? Because he was already making millions of dollars boxing. He didn't necessarily need to have an Adrien Broner underneath his belt. It wouldn't have affected his bottom line in the slightest. Before Deen the Great, who does, you know, need an Adrien Broner, he can continue to push those boundaries, at least for now. What's gonna happen when Deen the Great makes a name for himself in streaming outside of his Adrien Broner collaborations? What's gonna happen when he finds a new partner? What's gonna happen when he just ultimately gets fed up with the disrespect? The person that's gonna get thrown to the side is not gonna be Deen the Great. He'll go off into whatever path he walks, but it's Adrien Broner. And when left to his own vices, we know how that's played out in the past. Hopefully they have some sort of real deal conversation behind closed doors about how to proceed with this, because this is not sustainable. I don't think Deen the Great is going to continue to be disrespected, and I think if you give Adrien Broner enough time, he will do something that he regrets, just like he did in his boxing career. It's only bound to happen again.
It's facts. It's facts, man. I mean, some niggas genuinely just don't learn, bro. You feel me? You would have thought after losing it all one time, you would shake back and say, alright, I'm not gonna fuck this up, but clearly he wants to fuck it up again, cause like I said, bro, my shit look goddamn blurry as shit. I have to fix this shit. But yeah, clearly he hasn't learned his lesson, and he just continue. I can't even fucking talk. He just continues to go down this sorry ass path of being a drunk. You feel me? Like the liquor spirits, all this shit just consumed him, bro. Like this is what it is. Like I said, the real AB just in the sunken place. You feel me? And yeah, he's just been switched out. You feel me? He's been switched out. The boxing AB is in a sunken place, and the drunk AB is taking over his body on some obsession shit. That's what you can tell. That's literally what it is. But yeah, man, tell me what you thought about the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. This book called Chris WCC. I'm out the bit. Y'all stay safe. I love y'all. I forgot my shit. I ain't gonna lie. Until next time, man. I'm out, bruh. Damn, I can't remember missing them and shit. So, alright, I'm gonna get it back. I'm gonna get it back right. Alright. Deuce.